Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to give you another update of stuff that has happened. So if you would like to see what happened, then just keep watching. Alright, so to start everything, if my speech might be a little bit off, that is because of what happened. So I'm just gonna start off. So as I told you guys before, I have to start doing chemo pills again. So before I had to take the chemo pill during radiation, and once that is all done, you have to do chemo pills for a year, and it's called maintenance, to make sure it's all gone and maybe it doesn't come back and stuff like that. So the other day, so I started the chemo pills from very back. Well, I started back on the chemo pills, and you have to, as I said, you have to take it for a whole year, but you only have to do it for five days, and then you'll have 8 weeks off. No, not 8. So you'll have 5 days that you have to take the chemo pill, and then you have 3 weeks off, and then you go back and do it again for the whole year. So it's fine. So for the chemo pills, the first time when I was at radiation, the dose is a lot lower, but during it now, it has to be a lot stronger, because I don't know why, but it has to get higher. So it's supposed to be at, I don't know what exactly percent that it has to be or something. So the chemo pill that I had to start back again, this is actually double as strong as it was before. So now it is a lot stronger. So the problem is that as you guys know, I was having horrible anxiety and just everything about everything, and they said it was fine if I started taking Xanax, just kind of helping everything. So when I started taking Xanax, I did feel a lot better, and I was able to sleep better. And then the problem is that I had to start taking the chemo pill, which was like 4 days ago, or so. And so the first 3 days with the chemo pills, no problems, it was totally fine. And then all of a sudden the next day, I don't know what happened, but it was a mess. And when I'm saying a mess, like, I swear to God, it was a mess. So I I'm not gonna say I couldn't talk, because I could talk. It was just really wrong. Like, I was not talking right. I also told my mom, I was like, I feel like I'm walking very slowly. And it just, like, I wasn't actually going slow, but I just felt whenever I did anything, I felt like everything was going so slow, which was just so strange, because I've had the chemo pills before and there was not any problems. And I was like, this is so wrong. This is not normal. This was not normal. And my speech started being really slurred. Like, when I was trying to talk, it was like slurring, and I even noticed. I was like, this is wrong. I was like, I don't think this is right. My mom and dad were like, yeah, that's not right. So we decided to not take the chemo pill for that night, because I always took them at night. So we decided for that night, I was like, I'm not taking that chemo pill for that day, because something is wrong. We're not gonna take the chemo pill for that. So the next day we called my doctor, and they were like, you need to get over now. We need to see what's going on and all that. So I got my blood work and was talking to my doctor, and my blood work came out fine, thank God. And we were telling them about how I was feeling and like how everything was so messed up. But the problem was that it shouldn't have happened. So we were all just so confused as to why I had such a reaction? Yeah, had such a bad reaction to the chemo pills because I had done it before and there wasn't a bad problem with that for that time. So I don't know, it was weird. So we were talking to my doctor and he was like, is there something that you're taking that's different? And we're just like, God, like, I don't think so because I've been taking the Xanax for maybe like two weeks now. So like, and that was like, it was fine. And she was like, are you taking blah, blah, blah? And we were like, no, not that. And she's like, are you taking like a Xanax or something? And we were like, oh, we were like, we are. And he was like, okay, that's gonna be it then because you can't, we didn't know that there was gonna be a problem with it with the Xanax and the chemo pill because people can do the chemo pills all the time with the Xanax, but for me, I'm very, what is it called? Some people have different reactions to different things, and I had a really weird reaction to the Xanax with the chemo pill, which was just the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. What's the word? So I had never had that experience before. It was crazy. Like I even had really, really bad dreams. For that night when I didn't take the chemo pill, I had the weirdest dreams ever of me like thinking that I was there, but I wasn't there, and like I couldn't say anything. I couldn't it was just so weird, and I woke up and I was just like afraid that like something was happening or something. It was crazy. So thank God we went to the doctor and they told us it was because of the Xanax. So the next 2 days we decided we're gonna take not on the chemo pill for those 2 days to kind of get everything back, everything that it should be, because I need to take those last 2 chemo pills because you have to take 5. So we decided to take 2 pills. So we decided to take 2 days off and then go back into the 2 chemo pills, so just 1 each day, and hope that I don't have a reaction to it because I need to get that done until we can go back and fix how much I need to take, if that makes sense. So I was really nervous to take the chemo pill back, like take it on the 2 days after. I was so afraid. I was like, oh my God, I'm so afraid to take this chemo pill again because last time like it was so wrong. Like I don't even know how to explain. It was like the weirdest thing I've ever experienced ever, and I was so nervous. So thank gosh, just letting you guys know, it did go fine the next day when I had to take the chemo pill, and I haven't taken Xanax for like 3 days, 2 or 3 days, I think it was 2, and everything was being fine. Thank gosh, because I was so worried that something was wrong, and I was just like, oh my God, like I can't do this like right now. And right now it is going fine. The chemo pill is working right now. So as I said again, if my speech may become a little bit awful, if my speech sounds a little bit different, that's just because of the Xanax with the chemo pill got all messed up. But so now we know I am never taking Xanax ever again. I will literally never take Xanax ever again because I'm just like, I can't even, it was horrible with the chemo pill, so it was horrible. So for the Xanax, they said it was going to take about a week to get out of my system. What is it? What is it? I wrote it. Sixton? Oh, your system. So they said that my body was going to get out of my system for the Xanax out, so that about a week. As of now, I'm totally fine, and with the chemo pills, I did taking them 2 days ago, and I am totally fine right now. It was just that I just didn't work. They didn't like it. And actually last time when I was at my chemo pills, when I was at radiation, it's always something with me with something else. So I took the chemo pills, but that's fine. I have another one that I have to take also for, what is it called for? A seizure medication that I can take that, and those 2 are totally fine. But basically anything else that I would need to take something else, I can't take it because my body does not like anything else other than the chemo pill. So it's basically only the chemo pill, and then I can take like a Motrin or something like that. But like basically everything else, I just can't, my body does not let that happen. They're like, nope, you're not having that. Nope, you're not having that. Nope, you're not having that. So now I'm only taking the chemo pill and like a Motrin when I have a headache. But that is all I'm taking. I was like, I'm not doing anything else just for this chemo pill. That is all I'm going to do because I don't want to mess things up and I just want to get it done. But yes, as I said, I will never be taking Xanax ever again. Alright, so this is pretty much everything that I needed to say, so I will talk to you guys later. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.